And a portion of the revenue generated from the gas tax goes to municipalities like Toronto and factors into transit budgets. So we spoke to a couple of councillors here who sit on the board of the TTC, and they tell us that at this point it's not clear if and how Toronto's finances could be impacted.
Our approach is always to try to work collaboratively and cooperatively with the province to have the best outcomes for Torontonians.
If they're saying they want to, give people a break on the gas tax, that's their prerogative, and I understand that they want a good news announcement, but it shouldn't come at the expense of cities like Toronto.
Both were at City Hall today for a meeting of the Executive Committee. One of the big items up for debate, improving transportation to Toronto Island Park.
Many of us have felt like cattle when we've been trying to get into a crowded ferry to get across to the Toronto Islands on a nice summer day. It's time to look at real options.
A new staff report recommends creating a task force to look into solutions to ease the burden. Among them, a fixed structure like a bridge, tunnel, or even a gondola that would span what's known as the Eastern Gap, connecting Wards Island on the west to the Portlands on the east.
We know that the options around a fixed link have been something that have been raised over many decades. It is not a new idea. And what we're able to do with this report moving forward is to address it with seriousness.
There are significant challenges, though. The report notes that building the structure would not be quick, simple, or inexpensive. A bridge, for example, would cost at least $100 million. The other options, even more expensive, taking a decade or more to complete. Plus, there's an issue of jurisdiction.
We don't own any of the property on one side. It's actually owned by the federal government. So if Ports Toronto says, yes, we can put a tunnel there or put a bridge there, that would really start the process.
All were on board with the task force, with one notable exception.
I say a pox in all your houses.
Oh, no.
Leave the damn island alone.
It is essentially a natural place. So let's stop wasting money trying to dream up these high-tech connections to the island.
At the end of the day, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you can't say that we don't examine it.
This report will now be considered by City Council next week. And Alan, the fixed link idea is, of course, a long-term project. In the immediate future, city officials say there will be more water taxis. There should be an improved experience getting onto the ferries this summer. And the much talked about electric ferries, they are set to go online at some point next year.